Welcome to another update video about optimism. So optimism, we only covered it yesterday and we talked about a possible fifth wave of the first. Yeah, I mean, it has performed really well in recent months. I did show you the higher level wave count yesterday, but I think it's getting towards the end of this rally. You know, there are a few things that point towards that, but still at the moment, given how this structure developed, it is possible to push higher once more in this fifth wave. This is not guaranteed. There's nothing in the markets, but at the moment, especially if we break above this wave 3 high at 313, and currently we have a double top, but if we are able to do so, we could get this fifth wave done. Let's take a look at this structure here, because it could be that we finish this higher degree wave 4 on the 25th of January. That low was in at 193. And then you see here we had a small impulse in a wave 1, correction in a wave 2. We rallied here in a third wave. That's a 5-wave move in wave 3. We came down in a wave 4. Now again, here the question is this small wave 4 already over, or are we just doing an ABC? Retracement levels can help us understand that. And I said to you yesterday, as long as we stay above $2.57, we can focus on higher. So if the wave 4 could still be ongoing, we unfortunately don't really have evidence that the wave 4 is over until we break above the wave 3 high. So the wave 4, I'm just going to highlight to you on the chart where the wave 4 should turn around and which level it should not drop below, and that's this level. It should not drop below $2.57. If it does that, the wave 4 will be stronger than ideal and the chart will lose in credibility. You know, it could still work out in whatever shape or form, but it's not an ideal structure anymore. Now, of course, it could be that this fourth wave ended here. It would have been a shallow one, but fine. You know, we sort of tested the area between the 38.2 FIB and the 23.6 FIB. And if it turns around from here, we might have a small 1-2 setup. Maybe it ended here. Small 1-2 setup. This a 3, now a 4, and we push higher once more in a 5 of 5 of 5. Now again, this is micro counting and often not worth really doing. I just want you to understand where are the key pivot points here. So again, in the wave 5, this could have been a 1, 2, 3, maybe now the 4 and the 5. But it could also just be A wave down, B wave up, because at the moment we only have 3 waves, and C wave still down. That's why it's important to, you know, when you trade, to trade these pivot points, not get too fussed about you know, the lower degree wave count, because it can still play out like this: A wave, B wave, C wave. And as long as we don't have a breakout above the wave 3, we still have to expect that the C wave here can come down a bit lower. But on the other hand, it could also be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be quite a short one though. And this is possible, this count, as long as we are holding above the 297 level. Yeah. So the 50% retracement. Again, if it drops below that, we had a few wicks, but nothing substantial. If it drops below 297, it's unlikely that we have here a 1, 2, 3, 4 and we'll get a 5. Then it's more likely to come down in the C wave. Just to give you an understanding of the lower level wave structure and what are the key decision points. Yeah, I mean, this is not at the moment, now that we've left the support area, it's not really a great setup anymore, but should we come down again, maybe touch the 270, 271 level, anybody who likes to take that trade obviously could try to do so. Just be aware that below 257, this is not going to work out any longer. And I highlighted yesterday that I took some profits in Optimism and some other cryptos because the risk is now increasing here to the upside. Or no, the downside risk is increasing by pushing way into resistance here. Various coins are getting close to the end of their rallies. I mean, also here we've got possibly one more wave up in a wave 5, and that could be it. That could be it. Now, if we take a look on the daily chart, to zoom in a little bit here, then, I mean, indicators are really only indicating. I only really want to use them as confirmation. And yeah, what you typically get, you get high readings in a third wave. We had a very high reading here in this third, but you get divergences at the later stage. Yeah, in a wave 5 of 3, you get a divergence. We had a bearish divergence, and you got a divergence in a wave 5, further divergences. So all of that adds to my view that we are here really in a wave 5, getting towards the end of that rally. Now, a high RSI can be held for a while, but it's just a confirmation of the wave count. Now, again, this can still push higher and maybe it will escalate. And if we get that fifth wave, it could reach 365. Then we need to take it from there. I don't at the moment have a reversal signal to the downside, so I need to mention that as well. There is no signal that the uptrend has finished, but I think we're getting close to the completion of it. Which again, I just have to repeat it. There is no indication the uptrend has finished. But you see we are facing more and more headwinds. It's getting more choppy. We had a very long range here, which always indicates, you know, you're getting headwinds. Yeah, and also here on the 1 hour chart, this move up as a possible wave 3. You had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so a wave 5 of 3. Also here we saw a bearish divergence. So you typically see that towards the end of a trend, and then maybe we're doing a wave 4 now and would then still come up in a wave 5, but it's, yeah, again, it's getting towards the end. I think we are anyway in all-time high territory here. Now again, this doesn't mean the overall uptrend is ending, but it means that a pullback is just getting increasingly likely in a wave 2. And as soon as I have a substantial top in place, I will of course make you aware. Okay, and that's my update about optimism. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.